Even though no one wants to talk, I would say we're just going to try to talk to everyone, annoy them a little.
Lady of Sorrows, guide us. Did you want something?
I don't know, but the Lady of Sorrow Goddess always sounds a little bit annoyed, right? Like, oh gosh, here it comes again. Lady of Sorrow guides us. Like, not that extreme, of course, but like slightly. What do you think of all that's happened to us so far?
We've been through quite a lot, with likely more to come. Care to narrow it down a little?
She sounds a little upset. What will you do if we actually manage to remove the tadpoles?
I suppose we'd go our separate ways. Not a slight on your company, of course.
No reason for us to not stay together if we get on well.
Perhaps. Perhaps not. If we do survive, we'll have separate lives to return to. I need to get to Baldur's Gate. There's someone waiting for me there. Someone I have to reach. As soon as possible.
Someone connected to Shah, probably. Yeah. Well, it's Gale. Gale's curious. And I'm curious too, how well that aligns. Family, a friend, a lover.
Let's just say it's a very personal, very private acquaintance.
Come on, I know that you're a Shah follower. How am I holding up in your estimations?
How are you holding up? Don't be so modest. I can't remember the last time I met someone like you. Perhaps I never did. And never will again.
Oh. Yeah, I think the second line is definitely buggy. I am kind of curious what happens if I say it. I can't help but fear you and I might have missed a chance to connect. Truly connect.
I think I know what you mean. There's an undeniable rapport, and yet we haven't made time for each other. Time alone. Easily remedied, if you like.
Oh.
I know a place.
I mean, we're not going to roam with Shadowheart in the end, but it's a nice scene. I like that. Just either way.
Not just yet. Let's choose our moment. Some quiet night, when the others are asleep and there's no distractions, I'll come for you.
Yeah. But I think usually you should get that option, like, after another scene. Oh well. Drinking with Shadow Babe. Yep. Alrighty. I'm going to help my parents with some work on a new church. Oh, curious. I think I've never heard about, like, new churches being built. But I mean, at least in Germany, like, people are dropping out of the church en masse. But yeah, enjoy. Like, prettying the garden there, cleaning out the forest, that's what I'll be doing anyway. Good luck with that. Leading the poor girl on, Ethan, such a heartbreaker. I'm trying not to. But I mean, you're actually hitting like the nail on the head, right? I mean, how many games have been there where we were like, oh my gosh, how do I not romance this girl? Oh well, I'm really trying.
Need something?
Oh my gosh, you're looking pretty bloody. I think there's not that much to talk about.
Speak.
Yeah, we're not friends with Lae'zel. Is Lae'zel still on neutral? Yeah, she is. You can really hear it.
A long way to go still.
Oh well.
In thought, adventure awaits.
Hey Will, it's been a while. Will you have some time for me?
Well met.
Oh. What do you make of Raphael?
He brings to mind a story. The Devil with the Silver Tongue. An old fairy tale my father read to me. The kind with a hero, a villain, and a moral. A farmer made a deal with the devil, so the story goes. In exchange for the farmer's dearest fruit, the devil granted him a bottomless coin purse. The farmer's dearest fruit, naturally, was no apple nor peach, but his beloved daughter. We can learn a lot from fairy tales. Don't you think?
You could have said another time maybe to Shadowheart. But I mean, I do want to hang out with her. I do want to go for a drink with her. I just don't want to go for a romantic drink with her. That's staring daggers right now. Excuse me? I also want to point out that last time in the Dark Urge playthrough, I also romanced Shadowheart. You don't judge me. I think I would definitely go for 3. Like, personally. But I would be more curious about, like, Will's thoughts. With the right teacher, yes. What are your thoughts on the devil, Will?
Refuse him. No matter how tempting the offer, no matter how delicious the feast he lays out for you, the cost will be too great.
Sounds like you have lots of experience with devils, my dear. You spoke of a cure. We have to at least hear him out.
Take a single step towards him, and he'll dog you the whole journey.
I think that's the first time I got disapproval from Will.
For a cure. But the devil won't take just anything. He'll take everything.
Okay. I'm still like ever so slightly considering like replacing Astarion with Will in the party. But it's like a 5% against like a 95% chance. So I don't know. Probably not. Here we go.
It seems to be the perfect night to spend a little time together. Just you and I.
That didn't take long.
Assuming you haven't changed your mind, of course.
Lead the way. Judge me
You
all
made
you
it.
want, chat.
Come here. Sit with me.
Drain the cup in one swallow. Did you think I wouldn't show?
Lots of people make promises. Few keep them. Well, to begin, I think a toast is in order. Any suggestions?
You're not turning to Mindflayers. So basically just survival. We can also go to friendship, so we're like really putting her in the chat in the friend zone. Look, chat, look at this fucking heartbreaker. We're just sitting here drinking wine. Friendship.
Right. Friendship. Very well, have it your way. To friendship.
She's definitely disappointed.
Now tell me something about yourself. And no tadpoles, dragons, marauding goblins, or anything like that. Something about you.
We have look at that, we have a special Gale option. Let's talk about Mystra. And Gale tells her the darkness inside of him wasn't caused by an accident. It was done out of love for someone.
Does that mean you're spoken for or not? Don't stop now. Not just as things are getting interesting.
Your turn, I insist. A little give and take is only fair. Yeah, we could. It's funny that we can get the inspiration from Lae'zel. I just imagine Lae'zel, like, behind that boulder, and she's just, like, listening. It's like, what are those Istics doing here? And, and like, Gale's like, I want to know what you think. I want to have your secrets. And Lae'zel in the background is like, I want to know that too. Inspiration. And I think this is just, like, hilarious. With a lute in hand, I will help this poor sap. Yeah, right? Oh my gosh, imagine Lae'zel as like a wing woman. You know what? There we go. Also, we didn't get Lae'zel's inspiration. Lustrix play.
Don't laugh, but I'm not quite sure I have anything to share. When you worship Shard, secrecy is everything. We'll sacrifice our own memories when ordered to. A lot of the little things, they're lost to me right now.
Wingwoman Lae'zel, she would just intimidate whoever you're flirting with. And like, if they're not interested, she would be like, it would best to reconsider your options. Just like preventing your date from leaving. Wrong. You like night orchids and can swim. You told me once.
I did. And you remembered. You're sweet. There's still plenty of wine, and the whole night is ahead of us.
Oh my god, Lae'zel as a wingwoman would be so hilarious. I need to see if there's any fic out there with that storyline. If you find it, please share it.
Nearly light. The others will be awake soon.
Oh, down by the river, I love this song. Okay, we really don't want to lead her on. We should get back then.
I suppose so. Celebration's over. Time to pick up the trail again. Thank you for last night.
Hope there will be more.
Me too.
She trails off. You read an invitation in her eyes.
You know, she's... Usually you can look at her eyes for the kiss. But well. And Gale lets the moment pass. Of course, Gale's not going to lead on Shadowheart. Oh.
We should head back.
Gosh. Oh gosh. I'm sorry, Shadowheart. Okay, our relationship is still good. It would be so lovely to not talk to Lae'zel about like what happened. Oh, he scratched.
Dog pants through a ball held firmly in his mouth.
Yay. Put her in a horny tail. Like Shadowheart. Nice. Thank you, at least someone's on my side. Shame on you, like shame on everyone else. Not on Tom. Tom's alright. I'm not gonna be shamed for not romancing Shadowheart. And Gale distracts him with one hand and sifts the ball from his jaws with the other. Or at least tries that. Where's Lae'zel? Why is Lae'zel not helping me? And... oh my gosh, it just works. I remember that if you find the Nile Orchids and give them to her, she at first acts playfully scared. Yeah, that seems awesome. Yeah. I think I also posted that short at some point on YouTube. Then again, I edited like over 200 shorts for Baldur's
well
Gate.
chewed and slick with drool.
Scratch. Let's pet him. I'm kind of missing not having Speak of Animals on my main character. But well. Hey, let's throw the ball. Hey, Scratch. Okay, wait a second. Oh, we can't throw it with us. How boring.
As you wish.
Let's throw it, Denton. Yo, Scratch. You can do it. And now we can finally summon Scratch outside of camp. Okay, let's have a talk with Shadowheart and let's see how disappointed she's going to be.
All's well, I hope.
You want to talk about the night, or is this just going to be awkward? Oh, of course, unless something's the matter.
No. I just wanted to see how you felt after the night we spent together. When we talked, I thought you were going to kiss me.
No.
I was almost sure of it.
I'm sorry! I just wanted to hang out with you because the scene is nice. I feel so bad. I feel so bad. Perhaps we got carried away. I value your company, but not like that.
Oh, I see. Well, in that case, I suppose there's nothing more to be said on the matter. Thank you anyway, for your company.
No. Oh no. Oh gosh. Oh well. I mean, at least we made it clear. Let her down gently. I think I did that. See, Luna, you don't even need to, like, blame me. I'm already feeling bad enough. Oh well. Okay. Before we leave camp,
Yes, of course.
we are going to use Denton to boost ourselves.
This vessel is at thine disposal. Do what thou wilt.
The
For me,
vessel only step.
This soul.
Let's move.
it kind of feels like every time I take Denton, I have to rethink about like what spells to use. Even though it's always the same. By inspiration.
Best be on my way.
Do-do-do-do. Be nice, Luna. You're a mod, you're supposed to be nice. I think we're inspiring Astarion and Lae'zel. Because I don't know, it feels like Shadowheart always hits, which I think is just like confirmation bias, but still. Yo. I wonder what other spells like later on we should take. I guess like Death Ward is something we should use. Because you also don't need concentration for that. No, Musta's supposed to bully the streamer. I'm against that. I'm against that. I make the rules.
Direct me.
Okay, let's take Shadowheart back.
Some pillow talk.
And then we're going to fight some spiders.
Shah's blessings upon you.
I also want to point out that so far today, you haven't even tried to bet against me in like winning battles.
A bit crowded. What?
Oh boy. So. Here goes nothing.
Apart from an overgrowth of moss, the well looks unremarkable.
I'm ready, there's been no scary battles yet. Yeah, you just missed the first one, that was scary. Shard's blessing upon you. The thing is, I can now say that because you lost the bet during our Dark Edge playthrough. Let's pee into the well. I still love Astarion's clothes.
Dry stones line the wall. At the bottom, something gleams in the dappled light.
You still have to read that fanfiction, Luna. I know. Chat knows. No one's going to remember. And we climb down the bucket of rope. Very quickly add some milk to my tea. May I ask what bet? Oh, true. I think you missed that, Kolya, because you joined afterwards. I really hate that very common nickname for Shadowheart, which is Shard. And so like whenever chat tried me to say it, I try to not say it. And out of that, a bat was born. Don't listen to Ethan. Do listen to Ethan. I mean, why else are you here? For the amazing gameplay? I don't know. And now you distracted me, Luna. And we basically made a bet. If I can't say it less than, I think it was 10 times, Luna has to read a fanfiction, because Luna has never read fanfiction so far. And I won, and Luna still didn't read the fanfiction. I think that's very rude, very disrespectful. Very interesting music. I think I never heard that track. I listen to both sides and I decide what I believe. You know, Kolya, the nice thing is Ethan hasn't sent any. Okay, I should just send you one, Luna. I will do that. If that's the issue, we also have a short on Twitch which captures like those conditions. So you have to believe me. That's a short on that. Right, there's a nice little workshop here, and I'm really surprised with the music. I never heard that. And I mean, about which fanfiction, Luna? What do you like? What fandom? What pairing? Something short, something long? Burnt journal. Most of the book's pages have been carefully burned away, and those that remain contain a single sentence, rewritten in varying states of agitation. In her form I find ecstasy. The spell is not enough. This is such a cool place here. Like, I'm not gonna spoil it. We're gonna read all what we can find here. Well, there's nothing to loot, which is very disappointing. Undeath and Resurrection, Fringe Philosophy, Magic of the Weave. We read all of those. Web-covered journal. There we go. This book's leaves are stuck together with thick webbing that leaches ink when pulled from the page. Only the final entry remains remotely legible. It is time. I will forever transcend this blasphemous flesh and refashion myself in the Queen's image. No longer will I be bound to this lowly form, this base shape of organ and bone. Even the arachnomancers of Mensubaransan shall weep at my feet, the little spells so feeble and fleeting. Today I found the House of Lolth, and shall be its matriarch. Well, quite the devoted follower of Lolth. The Spider Queen, chaotic evil, quite cruel, and yeah, a very big spider lover. Spider step boots, immune to being enwept. That sounds very nice for someone who has to walk around a lot. And since the main Asarian can dash, I would give it to Lae'zel.
We're a long way from Waterdeep.
Yeah. And here we have another one, Tattered Journal. A journal filled with hastily sketched diagrams of spiders and various spell runes. The captions are largely written in code, save for a few passages near the end that are penned in shaky common. They can sense my devotion. It draws them near. I hear them in the shadows whisper from the Dark Mother. I woke to a gift wrapped in spider silk, a pair of boots taken from a heretic's corpse. Love sends her daughters to reward my faith, to let me know I am on the right path. Another gift, the corpse of a drow, sigil scarred upon his face. An arachnomancer, one with the power to inhabit the spider's form. It is a message, a calling. My blood already dries upon the dagger, her blessed image carved into my skin. So, apparently she tried to transform herself into a spider. Doesn't sound very cool. And yeah, heard me talking about the spider matriarch? That is her. Like quite the gruesome ritual. Oh well. It is a little bit cooler to find this after facing the spider matriarch. But, well, it's easier for the battle to have those boots. Malachites. Wait, we need to be very, very careful. We can't quick save, we can't quick load. This will be a hard battle. I'm not like super scared, but I'm slightly scared. I could also send the fanfiction from reading of Astarion landed in the shadows instead of the sun and doesn't realize he can walk in the sun because of the tadpole. Oh, curious. Also still I want to hear your side of the bad Luna. I mean, she can't say anything against that. We have evidence. I can't really take love seriously after reading Monster Masume. It's a Monster Girl manga and one of the girls is half spider lady like Love, so that's all I see now. I mean, Love is so freaking powerful, which is crazy, because I mean, she's so cruel to her followers and they just go for it. Because I mean, Love is not only a goddess, but also a demon lady. And used to just be in a story time before we go for the battle. Do you see me stalling? Yeah. I lost my thought. Yeah. Lorf used to be a Rashmi, so the wife and one of the very powerful elven gods, and the wife of Corellon Larathian. So yeah, she wasn't happy with that. She always tried to manipulate Corellon, manipulate others in the Seldarine, so the good elven pantheon. And yeah, at one point she was so fed up that she just completely turned her back and embraced the shadows. Time for gambling! Oh boy. Don't be afraid to load it up. It is so mean, you're just waiting for me to fail.
It's a gnome's life.
Okay, we can do this, Ethan. I have to show all those doubting people in chat. Maybe that's how I win. Maybe I don't win because of skills, not because of conviction, but out of spite. Out of spite against those people betting against me. And I don't want to call any names, but there are certain people starting, like with names starting with A, who so far always bet against me. Anyway, oh my gosh, there it is. Okay, 500 versus 1.1. Okay. Thanks a lot, Monatan Jidafan Koya. No thank you, Alistair. You're rude. Oh my gosh, I'm scared. Okay. I know that like some people say you should walk around, destroy those spider eggs here. But honestly, I have no idea how I would do that. I mean, if I go down there, they're going to see me. And then it's over. Okay, I think the big spider has like an AoE, so we should try to spread out a little bit. I think if we can actually manage to surprise an enemy, that would be so good. I'm not sure if I can do that though. If I remember correctly, we have like 2 face spiders. I wonder if that big spider has like any boons.
Wealth is to be shared, I suppose.
We're just going to summon Scratch, cause I take everything I can.
See a thing from down here.
I don't think we can learn aid, right? Maybe we should have like a cleric at camp, by the way. Should we just do that very quickly? Maybe we should. Maybe we should. Maybe we should.
Get me up, would you?
Maybe we should do that.
On the unsuspecting.
Be careful, the spiders have seen invisibility. I know, I saw that. That's also Tactician, an honor mode thing, right? I don't think they have that in Tactician. Oh gosh. Give us your points, Alistair. Oh gosh. You know what? We're going back to camp. I want to win this. We're getting another hireling. And we're getting like a cleric hireling.
Fate, dost thou require?
And we're using
ally?
8.
Very
Hireling.
well.
Impossible.
Thy
Replace
party
Shadowheart.
too.
Damn. We can do this. Look at the Stola. Boo. Excuse me for trying to actually have a good shot. Okay, it is you, Zenith First Cell. You're going to join me.
What to do?
Okay, Zenith. Let's W up very quickly. I'm not gonna be shamed for trying to prepare myself. I refuse that. Light domain. I think the domain doesn't really matter, does it? We just need to level up quickly. Protection from poison might be handy. I was also thinking about that. I think protection from poison is still a concentration spell, isn't it? And it's not a cleric spell. Huh. No, it is. Until long rest. Booyah. There we go. Prayer of healing, 8. And one more time. Toll the dead. Quality improvement, more wisdom, course why not? Warding bonds. But I think warding bond is probably not going to work if we have someone in camp, right? Ward an ally. They gain resistance to all damage and a +1 bonus to their armor class and saving throws. Each time the ally takes damage, you take the same amount of damage. You know what? We're gonna see. We're gonna try it out. And what could go wrong, right? Protection from evil and good might also be something to give to other characters at some point. Okay. We can do this. Hey, we start off 8. 8 might be annoying because we need everyone to get here. Where's Shadowheart? Here's Shadowheart.
What path lies before me?
You want to join camp, please? I'm actually sorry for stalling, but I want to win this, and I'm not sorry for wanting to win.
On my way.
Looking ahead. Moving ahead.
The air is ripe with magic.
Let's move.
Here we go. Nice. We're casting Warding Bond on... I don't even know, who do we want to protect? Really, some people fought the spider, like fighting the spider in hardcore. What is hardcore? Like honor mode? And one guy had the spider near 20 and 5 times in a row. Oh my gosh. We're gonna protect Astarion?
Best be
I'm gonna protect Astarion. Okay, warding bond, Astarion. Let's see if that does something. There was something else I wanted to do, right? Protection from poison. Okay, since Astarion has another form of protection, we're just casting that on Gale, let's say. Okay, let's see how much of that vanishes when we take him out of the party again.
Lady of Sorrow's Guide. It seems like you won.
It sticks. It actually does stick. Honor mode, sorry. Autocorrect. Ah, okay. I was like hardcore.
Immediately.
Okay, leave camp.